Well, hello everybody. Harry Newhand here. Monday, December 21st. Wow, so many things happening today. It's the first day of winter. It's the winter solstice, and the Star of David is in the southeast, southwest sky. Two planets are converging in a planet alignment, and it's the brightest star in the sky at nighttime. So if you have a chance, if you have a clear sky, we don't here in our area. It's been cloudy every night for the last couple of nights. I'm hoping a little bit later it might clear up. But if you've got a clear sky where you're at, or if you've got one that's close to you, drive to it. You'll be able to see something that hasn't been seen in 800 years. Now, that was the last time these two planets lined up like this. I can't remember which ones they are, but it's two planets lining up, and it is the brightest star in the southwest sky. So if you get a chance, it's history. 800 years since the last one, no telling how long it's going to be in the next one. So I don't believe it happens every 800 years, but it has been 800 since the last one. Anyway, what I want to talk about today, it is Clean Slate Monday for sure, where you can start the new week. We've got a Christmas holiday here. Hanukkah's already in play, and Christmas holiday is on Friday. Christmas Day is Friday, and Christmas Eve is Thursday. So first of all, I wish everybody that is going to celebrate that holiday, Merry Christmas to you. I certainly am. Two of my sons aren't going to be here. They decided, because of the pandemic and all the hoopla around it, they decided to stay where they're at. So they're hunkering down, and I wish they were here, but they're not going to be. My daughter and my oldest son are going to be here, so that's going to be exciting. But what I want to talk about is getting ready for 2021. Now, 2020 was a historic year. Just so many historical things with COVID-19, the pandemic, the government shut down, the economy shut down, international turmoil going on around the world, and we're all hoping that 2021 will be 1,000% better. And there were a lot of good things in 2020. My business grew exponentially. With helping people start their online business, helping people understand social media, and coaching and training and sales, and working with Eric, who's a phenomenal trainer, just fantastic. But here's what I want to do is I want to get last week we talked about planning in December to execute in January, and we talked a little bit about the planning session, and Eric's going to do some encore planning sessions here this week. Keep an eye on my Facebook in the group here. Keep an eye on the links there. You can still click that same link that is on there, and that'll plug you into the next available planning class. And it's important. I think it's important to plan your year before it starts. Plan your day the night before. Plan your week on Sunday. That way you hit the ground running, and you have a target to shoot for. If you don't have a plan and you're just winging it, day by day, week by week, you end up with wing it results. It's been proven study that if you write down your plan, there's a 10-fold increased likelihood that it'll actually get done, or you'll get closer to it than if you just wing it and think about it. And you can't just say, I want to do this, I want to do that. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. So I encourage you to write down your goals. What do you want in the first quarter? What do you want in 2021? And do you want it bad enough to put an action plan together? Do you want it bad enough to put some strategy together? So what do you, every aspect, it's not just, I want to make a lot more money. Okay, how much more money? Do you want to make an extra 50,000 next year? Do you want to make an extra 10,000 next year? Do you want to make an extra 100,000? Do you want to make an extra $1,000,000? What's that number? You don't want to be, just vague and, just throw it out there. I want to make more money. Okay, here's $1. That's more money than you made last year. It doesn't work like that. You got to be specific. What's the number? And then if you want to, and then you get the number, and then you say, okay, well, here's what I'm going to do different in 2021 than I did in 2020 to make that extra money. So are you going to start a separate business? Are you going to start working online? Are you going to do some counseling, coaching? What is it that you're going to do different in 2020 than you're in 2021 that you didn't do in 2020 to make that extra money. So the first step is goals. Write down what you want. And make sure, don't just be throwing stuff out there. Again, be specific. What do you want in your personal life, in your relationship life, in your spiritual life, in your work life, in your business life, in your income life? What do you want in 2021? What's your goal? Second step is a plan and strategy of what you're going to do to get what you want. See, a lot of people can tell you what they don't want, but very few people can actually say what they do want. Do you know what you want? Do you want to start doing more on social media? Do you want to hire a personal assistant? Do you want to get a virtual assistant? Do you want to start a home-based business or an online business? So again, be specific. And then what are you going to do to get there? What's the action? What are the action steps? Okay, well, I want to make more money and I want to start a new business. I'm going to make more money. I'm going to start a new business. And so I'm going to get better at social media. I'm going to find out more about Facebook. I'm going to find out more about LinkedIn. Find out if I could, if there's something that I'd like to sell, if there's something I'd like to promote, if there's something I'd like to do that I can do online to broaden my prospecting base, to find my ideal client avatar. Who is my ideal client that would want what I have? Whether it's veterinary services, whether it's hairstyling, whether it's nails, you can do all that. You can teach all that online. Are you going to develop up a course? Are you going to train people, counsel people, engage in people online? You're going to build a email list. So what are you going to do, and what are the steps you're going to do to get there? So the first one is goal. Second one is plan or strategy. So what are those activities that you're going to do? Are you going to prospect on LinkedIn? Are you going to prospect on Facebook? Are you going to tell all your friends that, hey, I got a new little online group here, Facebook group. Come join my Facebook group. Are you going to do some Facebook Lives? Are you going to have some guests and do some interviews? So what is that? What are the activities that you're going to do to accomplish the plan you set in the goals, accomplish the goals that you set in the goals section? So you got the goals and the plan, and the next thing is action. What is your action steps, and when are you going to actually get into action? And are you going to get into action? So you can have all the goals you want. You can have a great plan. But if you don't get into action, which is doing what you need to do to get it done, that's the action. Are you going to work 1 hour a day? That's your strategy. Okay, then are you going to get up and go to work that 1 hour a day? What is it that you're going to do? So goals, what you're going to do, plan, how you're going to get there, and then make the conscious effort to get into action. Remember, we talked about for things to change, you got to change. For things to get better, you got to get better. And I was blessed to be, again, this year, the right place, the right time, where my income increased exponentially when so many other people were trying to figure things out. And because I got into action, I got a great partner with Eric Lofholm, and he guided and directed, coached me. He's my coach. He coached me, and I take what I know and get it out there in the marketplace and teach people and train people and coach people. And one of the things that I did, and I invite you to take part in it, is I put a landing page together. So go there, as soon as we get off this live, go to championsuccesssecrets.com, championsuccesssecrets.com, and you'll see 10 of my hottest tips on what took me from cook to coach. So I grew up in the restaurant business flipping hamburgers at Big Boys and found myself broke at 26. And I was looking for, making $17,000 a year, and I knew I was worth more. I knew that I could do something different. And that's when I got into direct sales, and I got coaching. And I got people to teach me what it takes, what to do, how to do it, how to think, what to read, who to listen to, what to listen to. So I became more valuable to the marketplace. And just over time, I was able to make a small fortune. And then I was able to duplicate that process several years later in another business. So the formula works. When you become more valuable, the marketplace pays for value. So write it down, but go to championsuccesssecrets.com and sign up for my free 10 videos. These 10 phrases, I can do a 45-minute to an hour training around each one of them. That's how impactful they were to me. And there's a 2 to 3 minute video. Just that's it, 2 to 3 minute video telling you the phrase and what it is, and it'll resonate with you, not just for sales, not just for business, but in every aspect of your life, where you can just really get down into that phrase and you'll get one a day for 10 days. And on the 11th day, there's a freebie. I threw in a freebie on day 11, so you'll see that when it comes. But the direction I want you to take today is write down your goals for 2021, the first quarter, and then the rest of the year. Write down your goals, and then put a plan together on what you're going to do to achieve those goals, and then be ready to get into action. And then what I recommend is get on my free 10 tips. If you haven't done so already, get on my free 10 tips. If you got video 11, I'm waiting for your response on video 11. I look forward to that. So you guys have a great holiday here this Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, this week and end of this week. Bless every single one of you out there. I hope you have a great time with your family, either in person or on Zoom. Some of my family's going to be here. Some of them aren't going to be here. But I wish you all the best. Keep safe. We'll be right back here next Monday, which is the last Monday of the year. And we'll close out the year with a bang on Monday. And if you get a chance, get outside and see the Star of David. It's out there for the first time in 800 years. All right, everybody, have a great night. Talk to you later.